This encounter starts off like many others, but don't let the calm opening fool you. What you're about to witness is a textbook example of how quickly a routine interaction between a citizen and law enforcement can escalate into a constitutional gray area. On one side, you have an individual calmly exercising what he believes are his rights, filming in public, asking questions, and refusing to identify himself without legal cause.
So it's car number 72. Well, you pulled around pretty quick.
What's up?
Nothing much.
Filming the lot?
Just anything I can see in public.
What is that?
Any reason? Can you step back 6 feet, please?
Oh, COVID?
Do you have a mask?
Yeah, I do. Do you have one?
No, I don't need one. It's your policy, not mine.
What's going on with you guys? Why are you filming us?
Is there a problem with that?
Yeah, why are you filming the lot?
Is there a problem with that? Is that illegal?
You can film.
I'm sorry? I'm sorry?
Can
Have I committed a crime?
No, just for my safety.
You need my ID for your safety? What's that going to do for you?
No, the flags.
No, my what?
The flags.
What's that?
If you don't understand, like, the whole thing.
Flags?
No, yeah. Just for my safety, alright?
I haven't committed a crime, so I don't have to ID. It's not a stop and identify state, ma'am. Can I have your name and badge?
Of course you can.
What is it?
It's 204. My last name's Cosby.
Cosby?
Cosby.
Cosby. Nice to meet you. Yeah, I have no any ill will or intent.
What's your first name?
I'm sorry?
What's your first name?
I'm not going to give it.
Why not?
Because I don't need to.
Why are you being so uncooperative?
I have every right not to give you my name. I haven't committed any crime.
Well, I don't understand why you're filming the law.
It's just anything in public. You're the police department. I could film you. You're public officials.
Yep, we are.
Yes, you are. You have every right to be filmed.
But right now, the reason why, I don't understand why you're filming us. It's a secure lot. That's where we were.
I'm not on it. I see the restricted sign that says no trespassing right there. I haven't stepped foot on there.
Never said I was on it. Good thing you have your mask on.
Thank you.
Policy.
It is.
So he was just filming our lot, filming me, filming you.
Okay, that's fine. I'm filming you too, sir.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay. I just legally have to tell you.
Yeah, no, I understand. Can I have your name and badge?
Yeah, it's Dawson, Dad 78.
Nice to meet you. So, what are we all doing here?
Do you live around here? I'm working.
I'm not answering any questions, ma'am.
Well, then why do you want to know so much about us? We won't tell us anything to you.
I don't have to. That's the whole point. I don't need to. I'm under no law or obligation to tell you who I am. I haven't committed any crimes. I haven't stepped on your property, and I have no reason to.
See on the sidewalk?
Of course I am.
Yeah, he was crossing the street. Right?
Yeah, she pulled out. She pulled right back in. I mean, you guys can use a threat assessment. I mean, well, that's what you're doing right now. You have every right to stop me and ask me what I'm doing. I'm just filming anything I see in public. I film public officials.
All the time?
Yeah, all the time. See?
Right away, you can see the core conflict forming, and it's a familiar one. The citizen is asserting a fundamental principle. If you're in public, you can record anything visible. The officers don't deny that outright, but instead, they pivot to questioning intent. Why are you filming? Becomes the central theme. And while that might sound like a harmless question, legally speaking, intent doesn't always matter when the action itself is lawful. Notice how the officer requests ID for safety. That's a vague justification, and the citizen immediately challenges it.
Calling 3 units in for somebody exercising a constitutionally So you're calling 3 officers for a constitutionally protected activity?
Actually, no, they showed up all by themselves.
Oh, they did? Oh, out of nowhere? Wow.
That's what I got here.
Any more behind me?
Yes, there's a whole apartment.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's not happy about the numbers too right here. The numbers that are... He's being uncooperative.
Uncooperative?
Yeah.
Why? Because I don't want to answer questions?
Yes.
I don't have to.
Being uncooperative, yes.
Okay.
That's what that means.
It's not a crime. I mean,
He's filming a secure lot.
can I have your name and badge, please?
Yes, 179.
Name?
No, that's right.
That's not going to happen.
Oh, it is.
It's not going to happen. And you could ask all you want, but I haven't committed any crime. And until you could articulate that, I'm not giving any ID.
Okay. That's fine.
You can ask.
That's fine. We'll finally realize then.
Okay. Can you step back for me?
No, I can't.
What are you looking at? Cigarettes?
No, there's other ways.
My flag?
No.
That's okay. I don't care. You guys already know who I am. It doesn't really matter.
Do you do this often, my friend?
I'm not answering your question. Am I being detained?
At the moment, we're talking to
Am I being detained?
At the moment, yes.
It's a very simple question.
Right now, you're being detained. We're talking to you.
Can you call a supervisor, please?
No, at the moment.
Yes, you can. You're illegally detaining me for absolutely no crime, and you can't even articulate it. So give me a supervisor.
We're talking to you.
Give me a supervisor, please. If you can't articulate your crime that I committed, then I'm going to walk away. So,
How long have
you guys not know the law, or are you just like abusing people's powers? Your powers.
What have you been filming us for?
It's none of your f***ing business. For real, it's none of your business. Because you guys, there's just a lot to do with the police department right now, and I have every right to film you. You're filming me. Am I f***ing stopping you and bothering you? Am I telling you why are you filming people? Why are you filming everyone else around? I mean, there's cameras everywhere. What's the big deal? What is the big deal?
Well, you knew that going into it. You're just filming.
I know what I'm doing. I do this all the time.
I just don't know why.
It's none of your business. It's really none of your business, and you're illegally detaining me right now. Yes, you are. You can't articulate the crime that I committed or about to commit. What is it? What is your RSA? What is the penal code that I'm committing right now?
Do you work?
What is your penal code in RSA that you're articulating the crime I committed to identify me and illegally detain me? I'm going to walk away.
Now we're entering a critical phase of the encounter, where lawful behavior starts being treated as suspicious. The individual clearly explains what he's doing, filming in public, something courts have repeatedly recognized as protected activity. Yet despite that, more officers begin to appear. And here's the key question. Why? When additional units show up without a clearly defined threat, it often signals uncertainty or discomfort rather than actual danger. The citizen even points this out, questioning why multiple officers are responding to someone simply holding a camera.
I know. For the seatbelt. I remember you.
Yeah. Do you have your driver's license?
I do. But we went over this last time, didn't we? Talked about the driver's license or the seatbelt thing.
Yes, sir.
We already went through this though.
Okay. You need to see your driver's license.
Is your lieutenant around today?
He is not.
Figures. What about your captain?
He is as high as it goes at this office.
The lieutenant?
Yep.
What about the female lieutenant that was over here?
The sergeant?
Sergeant, yeah.
She's off today.
Damn.
Yeah.
So your captain's number the same? His cell phone?
Should be.
Okay. All right. I guess go ahead and get your supervisor out here then.
All right.
Appreciate it.
What's your name?
I don't have to give that right now.
All right.
Get your supervisor, thank you. I'm formally requesting a supervisor.
Stockton 4930.
Can you provide your name and badge number for the camera, please?
I'm sorry?
Can you provide your name and badge number for the camera, please?
Yeah, I'm Officer Banks with the Highway Patrol, badge number 20142.
20142.
Stockton 4930. I'm on a stop, Mountain Ranch Road and Marshall.
Same guy that stopped us in Valley Springs. I'm sorry, your name is Officer Fletcher with the Highway Patrol. What was your badge number?
So it's 18318.
Okay.
So I hear that you're refusing to provide identification. Officer Banks made a legal stop and you're required to provide it.
Okay. Can you provide that statute for me, please?
No. So are you going to provide ID?
That wasn't a legal request under the...
This moment right here is a turning point. The citizen asks a very direct question. Am I being detained? And the response he gets, you're being detained talking, is at best unclear and at worst legally questionable. Detention isn't something that exists in a gray, conversational space. It requires reasonable suspicion of a crime, and yet when pressed, the officers still can't clearly articulate what law has been broken. Instead, the focus shifts back to compliance. Step back, answer questions, provide ID. But compliance without legal justification is exactly what this individual is challenging.
The state law that was not a mandatory thing.
Are you bleeding, ma'am?
No, I just got done working.
Yeah, with stain.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to step out of the car, please.
Ask me to step out of the car?
Yeah.
Okay, for what?
To continue the conversation.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Do I need to...
You can stay. So do you have ID on you or no?
I do.
Okay.
I do. And my only reason for not IDing was because what was it, Thompson versus Reno states that that is not necessarily a requirement.
Yeah.
That a seatbelt is not necessarily a requirement. I'm not harming anybody, so by law, I haven't broken any law. I'm not harming myself. I wasn't driving illegally or, you know, aggressively in any manner, and I'm sure you can definitely concur with that.
Yeah.
I made a legal turn. I turned on my blinker. I was going the speed limit.
Okay,
So the only issue that he has right now is that I wasn't wearing a seatbelt.
that's correct. Yeah, so he told me the same thing.
Okay.
As far as the reason for the stop.
Right.
And
I'm perfectly understanding that. I'm perfectly clear about that. I'm not arguing that.
Okay, great. Well, great. I'm glad we're on the same page about that.
Okay.
So I know that you have an understanding of what you said is Thompson versus Reno. I'm going to be honest, I'm not that familiar with it. I just know what our procedure and what our policies are. And when an officer makes a traffic stop,
A legal traffic stop. Yes.
you're required to provide identification.
Okay. Banks, one more time, let me get you to recite that seatbelt code, because I know we went over this the last time I saw you.
27315.
27315B. And then it was E for passenger,
For passenger.
right? Okay. And I also recited the same thing to you that day, that I wasn't going to give ID. I guarantee that that was the reason why you stopped me today, was because you saw me actually operating a motor vehicle.
The reason I stopped you today because you
Was
were
the
not wearing a
seatbelt.
Yes.
And I refused to give you ID the last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
The narrator here lays out a strong claim that the officer treated lawful filming as suspicious and used that suspicion to justify a detention without a clear legal basis. And if that assessment is accurate, it highlights a major issue because suspicion alone isn't enough. There must be specific, articulable facts pointing to a crime, but what's also notable is how quickly the situation escalated from a simple question, "Why are you filming?" to multiple officers on scene and an attempted detention. That escalation didn't come from aggressive behavior, but from a refusal to comply without explanation.
so,
I'm just asking, are you his supervisor?
yeah, for today, yeah.
For today?
Yeah.
Okay.
So are you fine with providing your name and
Well, my only reason why I don't want to provide that information is because I know it goes through David, all your other data banks, all that stuff, and I really don't want that. I don't need the interaction with the police
So that wasn't my question. Are you okay with providing your name and date of birth?
If I have a legal liability,
So-
or a legal mandatory need for that,
We're
then
telling
yes.
you it exists. We're telling you it exists.
Okay, can you state what law?
It's part of a traffic stop. If you get pulled over, you're required to provide identification.
4302.
Thank you.
Okay,
I don't have the whole vehicle code memorized.
then do you also know what the detainment time is?
As long as it is necessary
It's a
to,
reasonable time.
yeah.
It's in a reasonable time, yeah, within 20 minutes or less.
So you're prolonging this detention.
The only reason why I'm prolonging it is because it's not required. It's not
I
required.
get that you think that you are correct.
No.
We can. So here's
Look
what
up
I-
Thompson versus Reno, please, somebody.
I'm
And if
gonna-
you're the
I'm
highest that
going
I
to-
can
I'm not
get,
looking anything up right now. I'm going to propose a solution though. If you'd like, if you want to dispute the legality of the traffic stop, you can go before a magistrate.
I've already talked to your commissioner here. I've already talked to Tracy. I've already talked
Who?
to the Bar Association also. I'm an attorney of fact. I know enough about the law that I know that this particular stop,
Do you know who he is?
I do not.
Okay. Does anybody here know who he is? Does Toby?
You know who that is?
I recognize them. I don't know what name.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna need you
I
to
didn't
turn
even
around.
see you over there.
I'm gonna need you to turn around.
Okay, under
Now we shift into a completely different scenario, but with a very similar theme, identification. This time, it's a traffic stop, which does change the legal landscape. In most cases, during a lawful traffic stop, drivers are required to provide identification. However, the disagreement here isn't just about compliance. It's about interpretation of the law. The individual references a case, Thompson versus Reno, to argue that he's not required to provide ID for a seatbelt issue. Whether that interpretation is correct or not, what matters is how the officers respond. And once again, we see hesitation. The officer states that it's required, but cannot immediately cite the specific statute when asked.
why?
Because I said so. Okay.
You're not arresting me. I don't give
So
consent.
are you letting
for
me
that.
know that you're going to physically fight?
No, I'm telling you I'm not legally consenting an illegal search or an illegal seizure.
Okay. So this is what I'm telling you. This has been a one-sided conversation where I've tried to explain and tried to come to some sort of middle ground with you, and you're refusing.
I'm not refusing.
We've asked for your identification. Officer Banks is legally, he's within all boundaries of requesting your identification, and you're refusing. So I would like you to please turn around.
I'm not being placed under arrest.
So you're letting me know.
So
in advance
if it takes you running my name through David and an illegal arrest, then I guess that's what it's going to take.
I don't think anybody. You didn't have any intention of running his name, did you?
Why would you need my ID then?
So I can identify you.
And then to issue you a citation for not wearing a
A
seatbelt.
citation for a seatbelt that's not required, which we've already gone over.
So if that is the dispute and you don't want to sign, you don't have to sign the citation. You don't have to. That's fine. So
Will it be going before Tracy or will it be going before David?
I don't know if Tracy Mitri or I don't know who traffic court is.
Because I don't deal with Witchery anymore, and the bar association already knows
Honestly,
that.
I have no idea who the traffic court person is today. I have no idea. So if you would like, if he can identify you, and then if you have an issue signing the citation, he can take you before the magistrate, and the magistrate can hear you out.
This is where the conversation becomes even more layered, and frankly more complicated. The officer leans on procedure and policy rather than clearly defined law, while the individual continues to demand a specific statute. That distinction matters. Policies guide officers, but laws govern citizens. Notice how the officer admits they don't have the vehicle code memorized. That's understandable. But in a situation where someone is being detained or compelled to act, the expectation is that there's a clear legal basis, not just a general understanding. At the same time, the individual's approach, constantly challenging, referencing legal terms, and refusing to comply, adds friction.
Today, yes. It is 3:41. We're still within business hours.
Do you have time?
So I feel like that's a very reasonable middle ground, and you can be heard by someone of a higher expertise that knows the statutes that you're referring to.
Well, because you're not going to look them up, and I'm trying to educate
We're
you
on
on what that.
No, I'm not going to look them up. I appreciate your attempt to be educating me, but I'm not.
You realize, like, I've told him too, I'm an auditor. You guys are going to be put all over YouTube for this anyway.
That's
so, I mean,
okay.
it doesn't matter either way.
Okay.
You know what, Banks? The only reason why you want to ID me was because I already have a video explaining to you that I didn't have to ID. And the only reason why you want to ID me is because of personal vendetta. But go for it. Do your thing.
Do you have to have insurance?
I'm working on it. Give me a second.
Okay, no rush. I'll just hang out here.
You have my driver's license. Where am I gonna go, ma'am? I literally just bought this truck like less than a week ago.
I'm not making any accusations, sir. And I very much appreciate you providing your identification.
I know I have insurance. I'm not exactly sure where I have my insurance card at right at the moment.
Okay.
But you are welcome to run this.
Okay.
And you have my permission to run that and my name, and that's about all I need to provide right at the moment.
Yeah, that is correct.
Legally.
So sometimes registration, it's mixed up. Is your first name Christopher?
Correct.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that.
This entire encounter highlights a recurring issue in real-world policing, when authority, law, and individual rights collide without clear communication. In the first half, we saw a citizen exercising what appears to be a lawful right, filming in public, met with escalating suspicion and a questionable detention. In the second half, a traffic stop shifted the legal dynamics, but still revealed gaps in clarity when it came to explaining and enforcing the law. What stands out most is the breakdown in communication. The officers rely heavily on authority and procedure, while the individual demands precise legal justification. And when those two approaches clash without resolution, the situation inevitably escalates.